I know y'all probably were like, girl, what happened with that? I'm tired of going through. I don't want to go through a lot of shifts. I'll say that. Like, for real. That's what I really do. But I don't know. This year feels different. I just feel like it's going to be good. I don't know. Hey, y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am so happy to have y'all here and have this sit down that we finally get to have. I feel like I have been waiting to get to 2026. I don't know how y'all feel, but I could not wait for 2025 to be over. I don't know if that's a good way to start the video. Okay, let's cut. Let's start over again. I'm sorry. That was a little negative. Hey, y'all. So happy to have you guys here. But yeah, I am so excited to start the new year and start on new goals. But if you aren't new here, you guys know how these videos go. Before we can even get into 2026, let's take a look back and see what all we accomplished in 2025. Like these Polaroid pictures here, and that just represents printing more pictures. My girls have our girl time. That's literally all that is. Then we have, it's a Virgin Voyages cruise ship. Partnerships and also PR. Wanted to come on here and share with y'all this package I received from Cure Hydration. I have on here that I wanted her to start school. Lastly, in that section, I have Cousin Squad. Hey guys. So that was 2025, and that was some of the things that I accomplished. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really accomplish a whole lot. I feel like when I say stuff like that, I have to also say that I did accomplish something, so that I am thankful and grateful for and proud of myself for. But at the same time, if we're just being all the way real, 2025 was kind of a rough year. But let's start with Vlogmas, okay? Because I know y'all, some of y'all, I think it has maybe like 80 views. So there were some of y'all that were watching and interested and invested, and I appreciate y'all so much. But I do want to start with that before we get into 2026, because I know y'all probably were like, girl, what happened with that? Somebody's at my front door. I said I was going to have about 4 videos, and I ended up only having 1. But it started off with Dallas. I had to take her to the doctor because I wanted to make sure she was feeling well. I wasn't sure if she had like a sinus infection, but thankfully she was fine. But right after that, I was in the hospital for a stomach virus. I was trying to still have my camera out, and it was just me laying in the bed all day. And I'm like, y'all don't want to see that. So I did not film for the rest of Vlogmas because also, I almost forgot. Also, right after I had a stomach virus, Dallas, she got the flu. And then I didn't test for the flu, but I'm pretty sure I had the flu because I had a fever and all of the same symptoms, like not too long after her. And it was a couple of days, or maybe like a week. For me, it was like a couple of days. For Dallas, it had been like a week, and we were scheduled to go to Disney World, which we did do. Didn't really film or vlog for that either because I was just thankful to be there, and I quickly just like, I don't know, I put my phone down and just enjoyed the moment because I just was glad to be there because we almost didn't make it. That is what happened with Vlogmas. I have my vision board propped up over here, but before we get into my vision board, I wanted to just discuss 2025 as quickly as possible because again, I know these videos can get so long, but I feel like we got to talk about 2025. Like, we have to talk about what the year was like and what we learned and what we are going to do better for 2026 and all the things. So 2025, I feel like the easiest way to do this is to maybe like break it up in quarters because we don't want this to get long-winded. We want to get y'all to the vision board in 2026. I don't want to really like be on 2025 for too long, but we got to talk about 2025. So 2025, I would say, let's just start with Q1. So January through March. January, like always, I'm ready for the new year. I have my goals, my vision ready to go. I love to start the new year with just plans, goals, clearly a vision board. So I was ready for 2025, and in February I had this like nudge, this pull, this, I don't know, but it was very strong, and I knew that I wanted to resign from my job. It wasn't that it was a bad job, because it wasn't. It was the best working environment, the best director, the best supervisor, the best colleagues. Like, it was just a great working environment to be in. And with a whole lot of prayer, and just a peace that I felt about it, I did it. But it was emotional. I was a little nervous, but I didn't really have a big plan. Knowing that I needed to do something else, like I wasn't fulfilled there. It wasn't anything that I was passionate about. So that was a part of it, but the main thing was that I wanted to be more present for my daughter. And although I had flexibility there, it wasn't the kind of flexibility that I wanted to have with the all of the newness that was happening with my daughter. And I just wanted to be there. Like, she had just started school, and I don't know, like I was ready to be present for her in the way that I wanted to be present for her. I just felt this peace, this assurance that I was going to be okay with making this decision, and ultimately I have been. Did that come with sacrifice? Absolutely. So it was that, but then there were also things that happened that were new for me that I'm sure I'll feel comfortable sharing at a later date. Q1 to Q2, a lot of shifts. I'll say that. So Q2, April, May, June is like literally a blur. It was tough. It was rough. It was, okay, Lord, I got it. That's enough. Can we move on? Like, it was not easy at all. I will have to say that 2025 was one of the toughest years of my life, honestly. And I don't even mean that like dramatically. It was rough, truthfully, in more ways than one. So Q3, I started to feel some relief. I took a trip, as you guys saw, and it was much needed. It was just time for me to just, let my hair down a little bit, not have to think so much. And it was also my birthday month. My sister and my dad surprised me to see Chris Brown. Y'all already know. Y'all saw the video. But yes, I got to see my man, which was exciting. It was definitely a surprise. And it was also Dallas's birthday month. So we just did something small at my house. She had a great time, and she was able to be around her family and her cousins, and I love that for her. Y'all know I love a themed birthday. And then Q4, it was my favorite time of year. I love the holidays. Y'all know I love family. I love everything about it. I started to feel more like myself, just like ready for the next. I don't know if I said this before. This feels like deja vu. So if it's repetitive, I'm sorry. I felt like I was being prepared for all of the goodness that is to come, that has already come in some ways. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, for Q1, when I created that video, that was like March, and it was a little late doing my vision board video. I like to do them in like January, but I did that one in like March. And when I look back, it was just all over my face. Like, I look like I didn't even want to make the video. If I feel like I had made my vision board like months ago, but I never put the video out, but I was still trying to like push through. But yeah, when I look back, I just look a little sad. I was saying stuff like, God is stretching me in so many ways, and I'm not afraid. I'm like, girl, yes, I was not afraid, but I was just like, can we not? I'm tired of going through. I don't want to go through. So yes, that was my 2025 in a nutshell. If I could choose one word, I'm going to say preparation. I'm definitely going to say growth. Like, if I had to pick another word, because I grew in so many ways, spiritually for one, because I literally, I cried out probably to God so many times. We had so many one-on-ones. Like, I became very intentional about my relationship with God, and it was great in that aspect. I definitely feel like I grew spiritually for sure. So now, drum roll, now we can move on to 2026. It looks like a lot as I'm looking at it, and I'm about to show you guys, but it's really not a lot. I know I like to do it in categories as well, but this time I kind of just threw the pictures up there like they're not organized in any kind of special way. Here is and I went and got this printed, y'all, because last year I did a digital one, and I don't know, I feel like I want to hang this one up somewhere. Like, I feel like I just wanted a printed one this time. So yeah, let me show you guys my vision board. We're gonna go through it, of course, And if you see me looking up, it's because I'm looking at myself on the TV to make sure that I'm focused. These can get pretty long. I know I said that, but I'm going to try to go ahead and go through it and not take forever. So we're just going to start at the top. So at the top, we have me in Dallas. And this is actually us last year when we went to Disney World. And y'all know I like to have a section for my girl, just for my girl. But I feel like I've been pretty intentional about sharing my perspective on motherhood, and not necessarily doing like curated content for Dallas, if that makes sense. So I have more goals than this for her, but I am learning to be more intentional about what I just share and post about Dallas, because that's my baby and people are weird. Everything ain't for the internet, you know what I mean? So y'all know, ever since I have been sharing my vision boards with you guys, I always try to put a themed birthday for Dallas. And I almost didn't do a birthday for 2026. I honestly almost did a vacation. I think I told you guys that in another video. But we are doing a party. This year I would love to do a pizza party theme. Pizza and more. Dallas is turning 4. Too cute. I also want to do like mommy daughter dates, because we do things together, but I want to do more things with like just us. Again, just intentionality. And then I have someone on here holding flowers, which just represents, pouring into me, getting myself flowers, not waiting on anybody to do anything for me, just whatever I want to do for whatever I want, just doing it for myself. And fresh flowers, really do enjoy fresh flowers. I want to get myself more flowers. Laptop. I need a laptop. I thought I wanted the desktop, but if I think about it, I don't really have a designated office in this house. So I'm thinking a MacBook would be just easier to have versus the Mac desktop. I want to take a sister's trip. Me and my sister, we have never taken a sister's trip. We've never done a trip with just us. I want to get a passport, which leads me to this picture of Italy. My sister wants to go to Italy for her 30th birthday, and I don't have a passport. I've been out of the country, but nowhere that requires a passport. So I need to get my passport so I can be in Italy with my sister for her 30th. I want to go into business again with my sister. Little fun fact, I don't think I might have shared it on here before, but me and my sister had a business together. It was like a home, body, and bath business. Our primary product was candles, and we had that business in 2020. And I think up until 2020, when did I have Dallas? So up until 2022. And I want to go in business with my sister. We did really, really good, but it won't be that business. Won't be that business. But we had a fun run with that one, but it won't be that. Want to continue to read my Bible, have intentional time in the mornings with just me and God and quietness. I honestly did really good with that last year, and it just comes so easy now. It's like something that I like long for. Like I need that time during my mornings to just set the tone for the day. So I want to continue to do that. Continue to do my devotional in the morning, have my quiet time in the morning. That is something that I want to continue to do. I also want to go to church. Dallas, she just wasn't still at the point of just like going and sitting, and it's just distracting when you're trying to listen to the sermon and your toddler is all over the place. We're gonna try again this year more often. That's a goal. What else do we have on here? To tithe. Definitely want to be more intentional with my finances. Intentional must be my word for this year. I said it was order, but it must be intentional because I keep saying that. But I want to just be more intentional with my money. Know where every dollar is going. Have a $0, I think it's called like the $0 budget or something like that. Of course, the goal is to increase my income. You also may hear me say a lot of what was on my vision board last year, because as I told you guys, it wasn't a lot going on. A lot didn't happen. Yeah, I don't know if I said this last year, but I would love to make my first 6 figures this year. I want to really get into affiliate linking this year. I want to be in my hosting era this year. I have a picture on here somewhere. I definitely want to finish making my house a home. So with that, I want to host more. I want to add a cozy corner to my room where I can journal. I'm really into journaling. If you guys didn't know that, I write a lot about just my day-to-day, my thoughts. I use it as a prayer journal. I use it as, again, just a place to jot down my thoughts, my devotionals. I journal a lot. I want a cozy corner to be able to continue to do that. I want to save money. Period. Oh, it's a little quote on here and it says, woman to woman, invest in your appearance. Yeah, I need some clothes. I need to, here, there goes that word again. Be intentional about leaving the house and, looking presentable. Not like I just rolled out the bed and threw a hat on, because that's what I really do. Like, for real, that's what I really do. Oh, my credit score. I would like to raise my credit score. We just need to raise our credit score. That's all y'all need to know. I had this on here, I think, like for 2 years. It's a quote that says, let God write your love story. And I think that's just self-explanatory. I don't have any expectations. I do have aspirations for what I would like my love life to look like. So I will wait patiently for that. Okay, so yes. So fruit, veggies, the workout gear, supplements. It's like I'm only getting older. I want this body to be working well and be chugging along for a very long time. So it's not even about the weight and the looks, and it's really just about my health. That sounds like this is deja vu again. Like, I feel like I said that before. That's honestly one of my biggest struggles. So I just like food. Hopefully we get, fine this year. 10K. I did not hit 10K on any of my platforms last year. Well, YouTube, I've already surpassed that, so that's not for YouTube, but I would like to hit 10K on both TikTok and Instagram. So I think we're going to do it. I think this is the year it's going to happen for sure. I put the pictures back of PR. I did get a couple of packages. I think I probably included that in the beginning of this video, but I did get a couple of packages of PR, which I was so thankful for. I think it was like 2, but I was so thankful for it. I really, really was. And I was excited, and I just can't wait to like keep getting PR. I really would like to work with brands that I actually use and love. That would be awesome. So yeah, we are claiming that for 2026. I am going to be working with brands that I enjoy and use, and I'll be getting paid to do it. Okay. I want to take more pictures this year of myself. I didn't go to therapy last year, but we are doing that this year. It's a quote that says, delegate to elevate. Stop doing it all yourself. That is a big one. I need to take the load off of me a little bit. So whether it's groceries delivered, housekeeping, babysitting for a few hours, I need to do that in 2026 so I can pour into myself more. And I think I put that on here. Yes, it's a quote that says, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Audiobooks. I didn't read one book last year. I just feel like I don't always have the time. I don't know. So I'm going to try audiobooks this year. Oh, okay. It's a woman and she's walking on the beach in the sand, her footprints, just walking along the beach by herself. I am stepping into a season where I'll be doing more things alone. That's what that represents, just me embracing it, embracing this new walk of life that I'm on. Okay, I skipped over this, I forgot, but it says YouTube partnership. I talked about it last year, and I did not get monetized on YouTube last year, but that is my own fault. I didn't really vlog or like get on YouTube a lot. YouTube is where it all started. Like, YouTube is my baby. I feel like I still have a community on here that's like waiting for me to come on here and be consistent. And I don't want to leave my subscribers in my community that I've already built here hanging. So I really want to get my YouTube back monetized and get more consistent on YouTube. I probably say that every year too, but that is definitely a goal of mine. And yeah, I think that's it, y'all. That was quick. What else is on here? That was too quick. Oh, content creator. Yes, but y'all knew that already. I would already consider myself a content creator, but I put it on there because, like when people ask you, like if they see you out and they see you recording, they're like, are you creating content? Are you a content creator? Like, I need to like own that, be confident in that. Like, yep, I do. I'm a content creator. I am. Yes. Is that your job? It is. That's why I put that on there, just to be more confident about that. Like, yeah, you are a content creator. You create content, you post it, you edit it. You may not be a full-time content creator yet, yet, but I am a content creator. So that's it, y'all. That wasn't too bad. I don't think so. This video was not that long. I think we did good. Nothing that I want for myself is too far-fetched. I'm going for all of it. I really truly am. I always go into the year with that intent, but I don't know. This year feels different. I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like, I don't know. Like I just feel like it's going to be good. Like I feel good. I don't know. Y'all go back and look at 2025 and then look at me in this video today and see if y'all can like feel the shift. Like I feel it. I see it. I don't know. 2026 just feels like a good thing. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Like I'm just so ready for God to blow my mind. When I tell y'all I'm going to shout, okay? Shout as all of these things unfold. Thank y'all for being here. I hope this video did not, seem long or take forever for me to finish, but again, I love doing these. I love taking you guys along my journey. I always pray that we, can just stay steadfast, stay consistent, stay disciplined, so that by, April, we're not like we just forgot about everything that we asked for. No, I just pray that we all just stay the course so that we can, reach our goals and have a great year. If you guys made it to the end of this video, let me know some of your goals, even if it's just one, in the comments. Let's encourage each other. And you guys know that Betting on Myself is not only on my Instagram and my TikTok, but make sure you guys are following me at _AmberBree. I also have episodes here, so make sure your notification bells are on. Make sure you're tuned in, and I will see y'all in the next video.